absolutely did not fit me. The waistband was actually okay. It did have quite a bit of stretch to it. Like, they're essentially not really touching my thighs at all. If you watched my last jean review video, then you'll know that that video was actually supposed to be a comparison between 3 different brands, Levi's, Wrangler, and Warp and Weft. But the pair from Warp and Weft ended up not fitting at all, so I had to exchange it for a new size, and this is where we're at. You're all caught up now. This brand originally caught my eye for their sustainability. Not only is this brand sustainable and family owned, they actually have really cute designs as well. In their jeans, they use recycled cotton, a pre-reduced dye, and they use way less water to produce their jeans than a lot of other companies out there. So when I saw that they were having a sale, I was very excited to be able to get my hands on these jeans. I ended up getting the Now Stretch high-rise bootcut jeans, and they only had this in one length, which is 31 inches, and typically I go for a 30-inch inseam. So I went into it knowing that these jeans would be a little too long for me. These jeans do cost $98 at full price, but when I bought them, they were on sale for $68, but I did have to pay $10 for shipping, so overall I spent $78.60 on these jeans. These are my measurements right here, and according to their size chart, I should be a size 29, so that is what I ordered originally. And when they came in, they just absolutely did not fit me. The waistband was actually okay. It did have quite a bit of stretch to it, but when it wasn't stretched, it wasn't falling off my waist. It actually fit my waist quite well, but the hip area was just much too large for me. They're very loose around my thighs, like they're essentially not really touching my thighs at all. Not as loose as the Everlane curvy jeans, but they do definitely have a lot of room, and they're quite saggy in the back area right here. And these jeans aren't advertised as like a curvy jean. If you have a short torso, I feel like these would just go right up to your rib cage. They're very, very high-waisted. When I pulled them all the way up, it was looking a bit like I was wearing a diaper. There was just a lot of excess fabric, and although I was skeptical of sizing down since the waist did fit me, I figured I'd give it a shot because with this website, they have free exchanges, but if I were to return them, I would be charged a $3 return shipping fee, which is actually on the lower end compared to some other brands that we've reviewed. And for a smaller business, I do understand having to charge a return fee, although not ideal to the consumer. I understand it for the brand. I was kind of stuck between what size I should get in exchange because of how big these jeans were, but it was actually made easy for me because the size 28 was sold out at the time that I was placing my exchange. So I ended up getting a size 27. I also thought a size 27 would work because before Hey Joni started updating their size charts, I also wore a size 27 in their jeans with my measurements. So I figured, you know, maybe they were using a similar size guide. So now that the jeans have come in, let's see how these fit. Oh my gosh, these look and fit exactly like the jeans from Wrangler. I'm just kidding, these are the jeans from Wrangler. These are the new Warp and Weft jeans in the size 27, and yeah, they still don't fit. So obviously these are too long for me, and that's not the part I'm talking about being ill-fitting. There's a lot of excess fabric around the front area, like near the zipper, around my upper thigh. There's some excess fabric below my butt, around my thigh area, but that I almost feel like is okay. The part that bothers me the most is actually like the crotch area because there's just so much fabric. This is me pulling the pants all the way up high. Like if I were to, you know, pull the pants up as high as they go, the front area with the excess fabric, something's going on there and it's not a very flattering look. But you might be thinking, Iris, don't be a weirdo, like stop pulling your pants up so high. Because at its highest, it does completely cover my belly button. Let me show you what it looks like if I wiggle the pants down a little bit. It does look a little bit better, but it's still very saggy around the thigh area, around the groin area. There's just a lot of excess fabric there. So overall, it's just a poor fit of a pant for me. While the waistband has quite a bit of stretch and I could stretch it out probably another inch more, when it's relaxed, this is like a pretty snug fit on my waist. I feel like if I were to go another size down, I would be able to button the pants for sure, but it wouldn't give me very much leeway if I were to bloat or sit down. And I do say this because when I was wearing the size 29, the waistband did already fit. So I was worried if I were to size down 2 sizes to this pair that the waistband would be too tight. And surprisingly, it's not too tight right now. But when I am relaxed, it is starting to give me a little muffin top as is, even though there is still more room to stretch. So that's why I don't think sizing down 1 more size is the solution here. And even though I sized down 2 sizes from the size 29 to this pair, the same issues arise around the groin area, the way it's fitting right around here. It did fix it a little bit, but not enough for me to feel confident that the next size down would actually fit me better. And that's totally fine. These jeans were just not made for my body shape, and that's okay. I think maybe the people with like bigger thighs, bigger hips, and a smaller waist would fit into these jeans really nicely. Now that we got the obvious out of the way that these jeans don't fit, I want to point out some of the positives of these jeans. I really like the color of these jeans. I feel like the dye looks really nice on this fabric. The material isn't shiny at all or reflective at all. Even though this isn't made with 100% cotton, I feel like the dye looks really good on the fabric, and I really like the color of it. These look really chic, like they look very city appropriate and not too casual, but they're also not too formal. It's a really nice balance between like formal and casual, and I think the dye looks really nice on these jeans. With the jeans like straightened all the way, I do really like the look of the flare and how the pant is cut. But in a bit, I will compare these to the Wrangler jeans and the Hey Joni jeans so we can see how flared the flare will be after the jeans are broken in. And overall, I know it's a poor fit, but these are very comfortable, and these jeans are very lightweight, and the material is very soft, like on my skin. So yeah, it's a huge bummer that they don't fit me because I actually really like the way these jeans look. They're sustainable and want to make a positive impact on the earth. They have really cute designs, and their prices, especially when on sale, are pretty reasonable. So I would have loved to be able to support this brand, but unfortunately they just don't fit me, and that's fine. Not every brand and not every pair of jeans will be able to fit every type of body, but it's just a huge bummer for me that they don't fit me. But that doesn't mean the review has to end here. So while I have the jeans here, I decided to test out some of the claims. These pants are supposed to be like a denim meets yoga pants type of deal. They're supposed to be extremely comfortable while keeping you looking fashionable. So let's see how stretchy and comfortable these pants really are.
When you are a man, sometimes you wear stretchy pants in your room. It's for fun.
Don't worry, I won't tell nobody.
So putting these jeans to the test, sure, I could do some yoga in these jeans, but how realistic is that? When are you ever going to be wearing jeans to go to a yoga class and do yoga poses? The chances are probably quite low, but what are some of the everyday activities that we need to do that sometimes jeans hinder us from doing? Like sitting down. I'd say sitting down normally, very comfortable. If I had to be a little more professional and sit up a little bit, also very comfortable. I can cross my legs or sit with one leg up. I could sit with both legs up. I could sit crisscross applesauce. Like, I don't know, if you're sitting on the ground playing with children, if you're a teacher, if you have kids, if you're babysitting, I could sit in the ground like this. I could sit cross-legged in this, and it's actually very comfortable. Like, I don't feel like the jeans are pulling at all or hindering me at all. If I need to climb on top of the countertop or stand on top of a chair to reach something, very comfortable. I don't feel like the pants tugged at all. So stretchy. If I drop something on the ground, I can pick it up no problem. And I don't even feel like I need to readjust the pants after because they're so stretchy that the waistband doesn't move. Like, the stretch is coming all from the fabric, so it's not like pulling your pants down as you bend your knees, move your legs, and like squat. If you're, I don't know, sitting on the ground, right? And you want to get back up without using your hands, easy, done. What else do people need to do in jeans? I don't know, if you have like a calf cramp and you need to stretch it out, if you need to stretch out your groin for whatever reason, if you need to bend over an entire shoe, no hindrances there. I mean, these really do feel like yoga pants. They're so stretchy. I think these jeans have proved themselves worthy of being able to replace yoga pants. Alright, I'll see you guys back in the studio. Yeah, alright. I'll say they weren't lying. These really were as comfortable as yoga pants and just as stretchy as yoga pants were. The fabric is actually impressively stretchy, and I thought they'd actually be made with less cotton because of how stretchy they are, but they're actually made with 84% cotton, 14% polyester, and 2% lycra. So let's see how the flare of these jeans compare to the Hey Joni jeans. So the Hey Joni jeans are in front and the Warp and Weft jeans are in the back, and this is how much wider the flare is, and it's about half an inch wider than the Hey Joni jeans. The Wrangler jeans are about an inch, maybe just a little bit under an inch wider than the Warp and Weft jeans. So yeah, the flare is in between the Hey Joni jeans and the Wrangler jeans. So since these jeans don't fit, I can't really test them any more than I already have. I can't see how they wear, I can't see how they wash, but I am curious to see where the size discrepancy came from. Is it the material? Is the size chart just off, or is it like the design and the cut of the pant? While I don't know very much about design and how to cut jeans to fit a human body, I do have my tape measure, so I'm gonna measure these jeans, and that way if it's off in any way, you'll know how much it's off by in case you were interested in getting these jeans. So right off the bat, the waistband isn't like straight, it is curved. Even this top one is curved, so it is a little hard to measure, because if I were to measure edge to edge, it just wouldn't line up because the top is curved. So to the best of my abilities, the waistband is about 29 inches, the hip is about 40 inches, and this is without it being stretched, so it seems the size guide is just completely off, and the inseam is 31 inches. And while we're measuring, the rise is 11 inches, and actually after looking at the waistband as is, like how it's kind of shaped like a U up top, it makes sense as to why when I pull them up, they go up so much higher on these sides. So yeah, I guess this is where the review ends because there's not much more I can do with these jeans. However, if you feel like they might fit you and you'd like to give them a try, I do have the links down below. All the links down below are affiliate links, meaning that if you do choose to buy something from them, they will cost no extra to you, but I will get a small commission. All right, well, this was pretty much a fail for me, but hopefully this was helpful to you or helpful to somebody out there. Either way, thank you so much for watching and spending time with me today. If you'd like to support me and help my channel grow, if you have the time, I'd really appreciate it if you watch another one of my videos next. If you're looking for more jean reviews, you can take a look at this playlist right here, or if you just want to take a look at clothes and different styles and just what's out there in the market, you can watch this video right here where we find out how much it costs to dress like Lorelai Gilmore. Let me know in the comments down below what brands you've been eyeing that you just haven't bought from yet and you'd like to see some reviews on. Anywho, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!